From the shores of McCovey Cove, Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan and the Braves Radio Network, getting you set for the Braves and the Giants. It's game 2 of their 4-game series here tonight at Oracle Park. A very chilly, windy day here by the bay. Temperatures only right around 50 degrees today. The wind, as you may hear in the background from the flags at the top of the ballpark, is howling here today. 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts. And it is a chilly, brisk day here in the Bay Area. But the good news, even through all these clouds, it's going to be a dry night here at Oracle Park. And that's good news because the Braves and the Giants have a ball game coming up at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. A couple of right-handers going at it here tonight, and we'll tell you all about that in just a moment. But first things first, if you went to bed early last night, you missed out. It was a fun night here for the Braves in game 1 of this 4-game series. Of course, Ronald Acuna Jr. setting the tone with another leadoff homer on the first pitch of the ballgame. He's done it in 2 consecutive games. He's got 11 on the season, and Ronald Acuna Jr. has really just thrived at the top of the Braves order. Brian Snitker, I don't expect him to make any changes anytime soon. I think he's found his long-term leadoff guy, and it's just something about Acuna. He really just seems to thrive in this leadoff spot. Now, that being said, talking to Ronald over the last couple of months, he doesn't change anything he does. They go up there with the same approach, same mindset, and whether he's hitting first or fourth or eighth, he treats it all the same. But there's just something about him in the top of the order. He's been a spark plug for this offense. As a matter of fact, since Brian Snitker put Ronald Acuna at the top of the order, Braves are 8-2 in their last 10 games. That goes back to that series you'll recall on the previous road trip in Arizona. So the offense has really taken off. They're averaging a little over 6 runs per game with Ronald Acuna Jr. at the top of the order. Later on in the ballgame, he would homer again. Another multi-homer effort for Ronald Acuna Jr. and another long ball from Austin Riley. How about a nice contribution, nice addition to the Braves order that Riley has been. He's already gone deep 3 times in his first week in the big leagues. He's making this look much easier than it should. And speaking of Austin Riley, we will hear from Austin Riley on the Braves Clubhouse Report tomorrow. That comes your way back in Atlanta on 680 The Fan at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Ben Ingram hosting the show from Atlanta. I'll be checking in from San Francisco here. And again, 2:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. Austin Riley will join us on the Braves Clubhouse Report. But again, a big night for Mike Soroka. And if we feel like a broken record saying that, it's because we are. Another performance for Soroka where he allows just 1 earned run over 8 innings of work. That is a new career high for Mike Soroka. He has been outstanding, and all he does is go out there and every 5 days take the ball for the Braves, get on the mound and execute. His slider was sharp last night. His fastball and his changeup looked really good as well. So another good performance for Mike Soroka, who was asked after the ballgame, have you given it any consideration to the possibility of being an all-star this year? And he said, now, you know what? Haven't really thought about it, haven't really considered it. It would be awesome if it happened, but his goal, his focus is every 5 days, and another strong performance for Soroka last night, setting the tone and getting some early run support, again, from Ronald Acuna Jr., who led off the ballgame. Braves will turn to Julio Teherán tonight. Julio has allowed just 1 earned over his last 18 innings of work. Got to keep the ball down here tonight, though, as the wind is howling out to right center field. So important for Julio to work down in the zone. And again, that 2-seamer to lefties has been really good, and his slider running down and in, back foot slider has been really good as well for Julio Teherán. Curveball has also looked good this season. So look for him to try to continue more of the same here tonight. Sean Alexander gets the ball for the San Francisco Giants here tonight in game 2. And again, that comes your way at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. Jim Powell and Joe Simpson, they've got you covered on 680 The Fan in Atlanta, and of course wherever you may be in the Southeast on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. So put on a pot of coffee. Hopefully you can join us for some late night Braves baseball. Hey, last night was 2 hours 23 minutes, so you got to bed at a reasonable hour. Hopefully more of the same here tonight in game 2. Again, it's the Braves and the Giants here from a chilly, windy, brisk, it feels like November here at Oracle Park, but you wouldn't believe it by looking at the calendar here in the later portions of May. Braves and Giants game 2, and it comes your way tonight on the Braves Radio Network at 9:45 p.m. Eastern.